What's good, YouTube? This is DCB, Dean's Controversy Boxing, man. I'm coming today, man, to just kind of do my review on Shakur Stevenson, man, and why I feel like he is one of the best defensive fighters in the world. And I found this video, man, talking about it, and I wanted to let you guys see what they had to say about it. I always burp, I'm sorry. On here, and why I think his footwork should be illegal. That's it. Before we get started, those three things for me. Please like, subscribe, and slap that bell for updates and notifications to the channel. Follow me, man. You guys jump on the team, man, and let's rock, man. Why is Shakur Stevenson footwork should be considered illegal? Why is it so dynamic to the game? And here we go right here. Controlling range and rhythm. Footwork. Establishing range is one of the most crucial aspects in boxing, which is true. And give you examples right here. Say range and rhythm are very much connected. Basically saying, footwork, and the last thing it said, footwork, is a major part, and that's what Shakur Stevens got, like, footwork. We're gonna say his footwork should be legal because it's connected to each one of these things. Range and rhythm are very much connected, and they'll give you examples as we go. By Shakur Stevenson. This is when he was fighting Oscar Valdez. They leading the brilliant punch and counter punch from Stevenson. A lot of times people say Stevenson is a boring fighter, and from the statistics of how people like to pay for boxing, more people want to see knockouts or real grudge match. You know what I mean? Well, Shakur doesn't fight like that, so that leads to some of his, some of the talk they say about him not being a skilled boxer or just running and all the different stuff there. And I kind of see both sides of the coin because I'm a boxing fan, a true boxing fan. I like to see a grudge match. I want to see you battle. I want to see you go hard. But at the same time, the sweet science is hit and don't get hit. That's what it is. Hit and don't get hit. If you can do that, you'll win every match you ever run into. And that's what Shakur Stevenson does with his footwork and range and distance. And but let's keep going. And I know it aggravates those people, the way he moves. I think this Devin Haney he's sparring right now. See how they lining up, they showing you exactly, that footwork causes him to be able to get in where he need to get in at. You know what I mean? It actually gives him the room, the gap. Let me see. That's Andre Ward basically saying your feet are your first line of defense. And in boxing, that is because your feet can get you in or out the way, or can get you in for the attack, or can get you out of the way of attack. Now, a lot of people overlook that, you know what I mean? Everybody think about, like I say, I love to see grudge matches. I'm never actually watching their feet. I'm only watching their punches, who get clean punches, who can knock who out. But in all aspects, those feet are moving and doing what it does to get him in and out of the way. In when he need to be and out the way when he don't need to be. And that's why footwork is one of the most dangerous things to master in boxing. Ask Floyd. He's really showing master class, man, and how what he does basically gets him in position to where basically he's doing the motto hit and don't get hit. If he can step in and get you or create a gap or feint you or fake you out and move fast enough, he can get you. Feet control the body, which control the range. And basically he's picking and poking his opponents apart by following the rhythm, by looking at how they're moving and how they're doing consistency. You gotta like really be I forgot what's the name they call that. It's like I ain't gonna say unorthodox, but just gotta be kind of like Deontay Wilder is. You can't really predict what he's gonna do because he's not in his set form or in his set way he fight every time. He just wild with it. You have to kind of be like that for a person like Shakur in order for him not to get your rhythm and you're moving down, packing in, do what he does because he's a very, very, very smart boxer. Let's go. Yeah. Valdez again. That's how he was fighting. This fight he was fighting Zapata last night. That's what's up. Now, I can't take nothing from Shakur. Like I say, I'm a person that loves to see action all the time during the whole fight, if possible. No, it can't be like that, a major knockout. You know what I mean? That's what I don't mind spending money on. But you can't deny the man's skills. You can't deny Shakur Stevenson's skills. You know what I mean? And a lot of people saying different things. Like I say, I'm a fan of Tanks. I like Tank. I think Tank will still take him. Like, you know what I'm saying? But as far as the other, I would say so-called Four Kings, I think it was like Ryan Garcia, Devin Haney, Tank Davis, and Teofimo Lopez at one point in time. Out of those, I think Shakur beat all them but Tank. I mean, that's my opinion, you know what I mean? But I think Shakur Stevenson, he's a hell of a boxer, man. He showed fucking high-class boxing skills, man, against Zapata last night, man. And it's the truth, man. And I take my hat off to him for that. You know what I mean? Thank you for coming out, and showing off. And hey, letting it go, man. Really getting into pain and boxing. I just wanted to see if you could do that. You know what I mean? And he showed the way he can do that. I appreciate him. Shout out to Shakur Stevenson, man. Shout out to Tank, man. Hope I can say a Lamont Roach Tank fight, man. I heard that it's canceled, and that'll be like really messed up. I don't know why it's canceled. That would be really messed up, man, because I really wanted to see them run that back, and I want to see them run back now. But anyway, without further ado, man, y'all do 3 things for me: like, subscribe, and slap that bell for updates and notifications to the channel. But I just wanted to show sweet science of boxing through Shakur Stevenson. A skilled young man. A lot of people say he's a boring fighter because he don't, he ain't a dog fighter, or you don't see him doing knockouts. You know what I mean? So it kind of drops his clout a little bit with certain, fans, and I understand, people want to see a grudge match. But with that being said, you can't take nothing from him. His skills are immaculate, man. And without further ado, I'm out, man. I talk too much, man, but let's talk about it. Peace.